Jeremy Hunt has announced in today's budget that national insurance contributions for employees will reduce by a further 2% from the 6th of April 2024. That's in addition to the 2% he announced in last year's autumn statement. For the self-employed, their national insurance contributions will also reduce by 2%, again in addition to the 1% reduction announced in last year's autumn statement, so a reduction of 3% from the 6th of April 24 for the self-employed.
The budget saw a welcome change to the child benefit rules. Currently, the benefit covers you up to 50,000 of income, and the threshold has been raised to 60,000 due to the issues concerning inflation rates going up, pressure on families, particularly as two-income families can actually benefit more than one-income families. There will be a radical change in 2 years' time to try and take account of family income, and in the meantime, the upper limit for which they take away the benefit has been increased to 80,000. So it's a sort of short-term fix to try and get a long-term solution.
Another announcement from the Chancellor today was changes into the taxation of property. The first change that comes in from the 6th of April this year relates to capital gains tax on the sale of residential properties where it's not your main home. Now the rate of that is 28% for higher rates of capital gains tax, and that is going to be reduced to 24%. The final change is in relation to furnished holiday lettings. These properties benefit from an enhanced tax regime that gives them significant benefits compared to other landlords. These rules are now going to be abolished from April next year, meaning they'll be treated the same as other landlords.
After much recent political debate, the Chancellor today announced that the non-domiciled tax regime would be changing from next April 2025. Anybody arriving from that date will be liable for tax for the first 4 years only on their UK income and gains, so their overseas income and gains will remain outside of the UK tax system. But once the 4 years is finished, they will then be liable for tax on their UK and worldwide income and gains, the same as anyone else resident in the UK. There will be transitional arrangements introduced for individuals who are already resident in the UK but non-domiciled currently.
The Chancellor has announced a new ISA that's going to come in this year. It's a £5,000 British ISA. It is in addition to the existing £20,000 ISA that you can invest in with cash and equity. The new ISA, though, requires you to invest all of your investment into British equity. So you can actually invest up to £25,000 a year, but £5,000 of that as a minimum has to be in British equities.